Okay, time for another tarantula update video, and we're starting with the Phormictipus Cancerdes, Haitian brown bird eater. I've had this little guy from a 1/2 inch sling. He's now about 1.5 inches. Probably gonna molt not before too much longer. He is pretty aggressive, so I don't handle him, but I'm guessing he's about 1.5 inches. And I don't think he's gonna eat, but I'm going to toss a cricket in there and see what happens. Probably nothing. See there? And that's why I don't handle it. And I don't think he wants it. On to the next. This beautiful fellow is about a 3 inch, maybe 3.5 inch Brachypelma Auratum, the Mexican flame knee. He is molted one time since I've had him. My niece named her Carlita. I say him because I haven't sexed the molt yet. Not really sure which it is. Kind of long leg segmented joints in the front, so I'm thinking might be a male. And again, I'm sorry I can't really get much closer. This is Michelle, a very beautiful rose hair. I'll see if I can't get her to move a little bit. You can see her. She likes her hide these days, and she's probably a little on the hungry side. All I have are tiny roaches, but she usually never fails to eat, so I'll toss one in there and see what she thinks. Whoops. Well, that didn't work out very well. See if we can't get that little guy. Oh no, he went under. Let's try a different one. Well, she's usually a good eater. She'll probably get it later. This is Princess. She is a 3.5, maybe even 4 inch Grammastola Pulchra. And I got a really good deal on her from Tiffany Holt from Arachnoboards. Absolutely wonderful lady. Hopefully my Choco's pregnant, and if she is, I'm going to end up sending her some babies for her collection because I really believe in what they do there at the Bug Zoo. This girl's been kind of refusing food lately. I don't know if she's about to molt, but she loves to climb up the side of her enclosure. So she's got a short shoe keeper critter box, which is in fact my favorite thing to keep most of my girls in. I have mostly terrestrials. Okay, this one's really fun. This is Shirley Temple. She immediately, when she got this new cage, webbed herself in. So I kind of have to pull that up to show you the spider. Even in this low light, I doubt you can see her very well, so here's a external light on her. Not quite as pretty as I've seen her before. Come on, baby. Come on. And these are so docile. I usually use the pinch grab method for them. They really just don't kick up a whole lot of a fuss. She's just as pretty as she can be. Let's see if I can switch that to close-up mode. There we go. There's the pretty lady. Hello, sweetheart. Blue usually lets me pet her and whatnot, but I really love this one. And just so you can see, once I'm done looking at her, I usually just put her right back where it is. This little critter is a Euathus species green, and I actually haven't handled this one yet. Not really seeing a lot of reason to do so. You can see it's got some spectacular blues on there. Sorry, I've got this camcorder on a tripod, but bring it up close so you can see. Very beautiful. Looks more blue leg than I'm not exactly sure this is a Euathus species green, to be perfectly honest. But that's what it was sold to me as, and I'm very happy with it. A very good eater, this one. Let me show you what I mean. And it's seldom in its hide, but I guess it got ticked off and decided that's where it was going. Usually you drop a cricket in here and it's going to town pretty quick. See what he does. Maybe not though, because I opened the thing. This is another one of my favorite spiders, the bee Smithi, Mexican red knee, and you can see why they call her that. And I'll see if I can't get her to come onto my hand. Come on, baby. Yes. She does not like the pinch grab method at all. And sometimes she puts on great spurts of speed. So, see if I can't switch that to a closer view. And you can see how lovely she is. She is just absolutely a sweetheart. Very remarkable, beautiful, beautiful girl. I got her, she was my second tea actually. Got her for $120 from the pet store. I was really lucky. Her name is Emma. This is Rosie, my first rose here, and her last molt gave her those beautiful, beautiful frosty pink colors. Come on, baby. It's okay. What the let me see if I can get her up. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes, I know. I don't know if that's a pop up on your hand or don't touch me, but she doesn't usually give me a problem, so I'm gonna scoot her right up. There's my pretty girl. Switch that over to close view so you can really get a good idea of that beautiful pink color that she has. It's absolutely amazing. Nothing in the world like a frosty pink color on a G. Rosea when they come. Sorry, I wish you could see that better. I hope it comes out better in the video than it looks to me right now. I'm thinking she's about 4.5 to 5 inches now. There she is back in her enclosure. Happy as a lark. Very happy girl. This beautiful lady is again one of my favorite spiders. She is an Brachypelma Cancerdes. It's either called a Mexican blonde or a desert blonde, and she is the most tame spider I've ever seen in my life. She is just such a sweetheart. And I don't know if she needs to molt or if she's pregnant. There is a chance she's pregnant from what I was told, but she has a ginormous butt right now, and she's a great eater, but she stopped eating like a week or two ago. So I'm thinking it might be molt time for Miss Sasha. So, and she's also a fantastic excavator. She's rearranged her tank several times. All sorts of interesting things, and usually she's the one that lets me pet her. Just no concern whatsoever. That's why I love her so much. Here resides my Choco that I think is pregnant, but I don't want to disturb her. So what I'm going to do is put that in there. See if she goes for it. There she goes. All you see are the legs, but she's eating quite well. Sorry for the shaky cam. Reaching over with my other hand for a second superworm. which, as you can see, she's quite happy to devour. See if I can get you a closer shot. She is absolutely magnificent. I'm tempted to open the hide up, but I don't want to stress her. So, her name is Legs. She was my first tarantula. Bred her about 3-4 weeks ago. She's been hiding in here ever since, and she usually is out a lot. So, yeah. Hoping for a sack. This would be Lance. I forget the last of his initials, but Lance is male. What a good boy he was. It was a pleasure having him here, and really sweet boy. And he had about 7 insertions before she started to threat display. So, hopefully we'll have a sack here in a month or 2 if I'm lucky. Okay, this is Copper, the Chilean Copper, and she's a little bit skittish. I have handled her, so I'll go ahead and see if she'll come up for me today. Come on, sweetheart. Yes, I see you. Come on. This is I'm sorry, I don't know the scientific name for her, but she looks like she wants to give me a butt bomb right now. I think I'm just going to leave her alone. Not because I think she'll bite, because she won't. I just don't want to irritate her. Only had her for a couple of weeks. Here I have my OBT. I don't know if you can tell, but there's all sorts of holes. Excuse me. Really great. Oh, and she's webbed up the enclosure inside of there, and I am not about to prod her out, so that's what you get to see of the OBT. Her name's Luna. This sweet lady is Itzy, and she is a Chilean Flame. Probably the second most docile spider I have. I've had her 2-3 months now. She has not molted in that time. But she is super, super sweet. Really docile, basic care, just like a G. Rosea. She's a dwarf tarantula. And that, my friends, is as big as this beautiful girl is going to get. I think she's on a fast right now. I've heard this particular species, probably being a dwarf species, doesn't eat quite as much. Doing the best I can with the camera for y'all. But her name is Itzy. Love her to death. She's just spectacular. Okay, this is another curly hair, the Brachypelma Auratum. No idea if it's male or female. But I got this one free because it was a rescue. And I'll show you why. It probably will not survive its next molt. I hope you can see that, but right here, that's hardened excavum, and I've tried glycerin and all sorts of other things to get it off, but no go. And it's a shame because this is a sweet little boy. A little more water in there. I keep it under a heat lamp because of the excavum, and she usually hangs out right near this water dish. So, if any of y'all have advice how to get that excavum off, from what I can tell, it's really on there. I mean, I tried really hard to get it off without hurting the spider, and it may just be that the spider lives out its life until its next molt, but I'm happy to have it in any event. Really love that species. I mean, I love the Brachypelmas. Bye. Okay, some of you may remember Pinky from my previous video. She's a little scrunched up right now. But I will see if she'll take a cricket for us. Usually a pretty hungry girl or boy, whichever it is. Let's see if we can interest it in some food. And I think we can. Let's see here. You know, not one of the most striking of the spiders, but I gotta tell you, I love these Avics. Love the pink toes. Love me some pink toe. Beautiful, beautiful baby. Maybe plain colored, but I love the personality, and that counts for a whole lot with me. I'm thinking Pinky's probably about 4 inches now. This spider is my Aviculara Versicolor, and I'm going to see if I can prod it out. Oh no, don't go down. Don't go down on me. Come up. Come on. Come on, baby. Come up for me. She really likes this hide. I'm not destroying it. I'm just coaxing our little darling. Oh no. Come on. Up, 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 out, out. Oh, you can't. You've got the top web down. Okay, let's see if we can get her to come out the side. Come on. There we go. Now, well, you can see this, but alright. See if we can get a good shot of her there. Coming up toward the top of the tank. Come. And you people have got to see this. This is a spectacularly beautiful, beautiful spider. Look at that blue, or that green on the... Sorry, I'm doing my best to get you a good shot. The green on it is just... Whoops! That's okay, she caught herself. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up you go. Well, now it's under there. This is my Versicolor. I took her out, but she pulled her fangs and she was starting to bite me, but she didn't make it. I was too fast for her. She did not appreciate all my prodding there to get her out, which is probably the only reason she got a little nippy there, but not very scary when the fangs are only like little pinpricks. But she gets older, I probably won't be handling her. Actually, I only handled her this time because of wanting to get her on the tape. Okay, this is my Euathus Regalis colony. You probably can't tell, but all 4 of them are bunched together in this little corner. When it gets warmer, they come out up to the top and then they go right back down. This is my 1.5 inch G pulchra that I got before I got the other one that was more the size I was looking for. But my pet store guy went to the reptile show and he brought this back, and I'd been pestering him forever, so I couldn't exactly say no to buying her, and frankly I'm not unhappy. So 2 G pulchras are better than 1. Haven't named her yet. Waiting to see if she's a boy or girl. And probably hard to see because of her being jet black and all. Let me see if I can get a little more light on her. My battery is, my flashlight's kind of weak, but she's a teleporter. This one. Maybe not when they get big, but right now she teleports, so I'm going to go ahead and close this up. This guy here is a Phormictipus Audax, the bold jumping spider. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get a good look at him because of all the webbing and whatnot. I don't take this one out, but it is a beautiful spider. Caught it in my parents' kitchen in the winter time and it was missing a leg. I don't think it's molted yet. But it's nice and fat now, and I really like it. I may let it go this summer when it's warmer, give it a chance to do what it wants to do, but in the meantime I'm enjoying it. There he goes, so pretty. I wish I could get a good view of the front side for you, because I mean it really is just a beautiful, beautiful spider. But apparently all it's going to show me today is the abdomen. And no, I don't have any clue how to sex these. I could probably find out, but I don't know. It's just a really curious little guy, and as you can see, quite well fed. Pretty sure most of you recognize this one. It's a GBB with the hugest butt ever. I won't be feeding this one again until it molts, because it's just like about to burst. But I traded one of the P. Regalis slings that I bought from Patrick for this guy that had been sitting in the pet store for a while from my favorite local pet store, and he has not disappointed me. Eating like a little pig. Very happy with this guy. This is a 1.5 or 2 inch Brachypelma vagans. I got this from Dean. I forget the name of his store. Packing was good, but moist towels were not included, and the LP I ordered died, and I couldn't get a replacement, and I don't know that I'd have placed the order without all the spiders because of shipping costs, but other than that, he made good by the transaction, so I'm very happy. As you can see, the B. vagans is wonderful, and I'm still very happy with it. Looks like we might get a molt out of this one soon. Okay, what you can see of this spider is what I can see of the spider. I rarely see it. It's like a pet hole at this point in its life. Salmopoeus cambridgei, Trinidad chevron. And here's the other one, but it's somewhere in there. I saw its legs move earlier. And you can see, these are the enclosures I made. We have a drill press, cheap one, but it works great. And I drilled holes in the side and then bigger holes in the top, and used some hot glue and plastic mesh, and actually you can see all my baby containers, which then go down here into this 10-gallon container. So I've just got one Brachypelma albopilosum. I'm gonna guess it's about 1 inch at this point. And number 2 Brachypelma albopilosum, about 1 inch. I'd originally ordered these from... Okay, so basically this is the end of the little update video. I do have one other tarantula. It's about a 6 or 7 inch Theraposa burgundy, Sturmy, the burgundy Goliath bird eater, but it's hiding, and that is not a one that I want to try and coax out ever. So I just kind of leave that one alone. I throw some food in, make sure it's got plenty of heat and water, and we're both happy. So hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment or send me a message. I'll do my best to answer. Thanks.